Hello everyone. I want to talk briefly about Chapter 5, a few important concepts. The first concept I want to talk about is the reliability. Reliability in education research basically means consistency. This concept is the same as what we used in our daily life. For example, if the students are able to come to each class all on time almost every day. So we can say these students could very much reliable, consistent across different days. So, for example, if we match people's height, the same people height at a different time, we get the similar results. So we can say our measurement put reliable, have a high reliability. So, or weight, we measure the weight every week, same people. If we almost get a similar results, then we can say our measurement pretty reliable. Assume we don't lose any weight. So reliability basically means consistent. We have a few ways to measure the level of reliability. I will not talk this in detail. Another important I want to point out, interrate reliability. What does this mean? So let me give an example. If you look at this YouTube video about babies behavior, so if I ask you to describe and count how many cute acts have. So I did this experimental from one of my class. About 7 students read this video. They got the different numbers. Right? The reason is because we think differently. Maybe you think this is cute, but some other students think no, this is not cute acts. Right? So we read the same thing, same concepts differently because we think differently. So that's very important when you do the research in education. You may ask at least 2 people to read same thing. That way you can discuss the differences, then you can improve the reliability. Another important concept is we call validity. What's the difference between reliability and validity? Basically, as we said before, reliability measure the consistency. But if our measurement is consistent, that means they are accurate. So let's see an example. For example, if I want to measure the math ability in our students, so we want to know how good they are at math after, for example, high school students. Okay, so one way I used single digit addition. You can imagine for high school students, if only use single digit addition, such as 3 plus 4, 7 plus 1, almost 100% get correct. And even you measure at different times, the results put reliable. They all got correct. So can we say these students are good at math? I don't think so. We don't think so because this problem is too easy for high school students. So this is an example that some measurement is high in reliable but low in validity, because validity means accuracy, means we are able to measure what we want to measure. But if single digits addition as a measurement for math ability cannot measure what we want to measure about the math. But if we think about another measurement, SAT math, you may took, I know everyone took SAT math. So SAT math including multiple items in different content area. So its validity is high. So if you are able to score high at SAT math, we can pretty much say you're good at math. So the validity is high. In summarize, reliability concerned about consistency, validity concerned about accuracy, about do we really measure what we want to measure. Another important concept I want to talk about the scales. So there's 4 different scales of measurement: nominal, ordinal, interval, ratio. For nominal, it's simply just a category without numeric value. For example, males, females, or colors: white, black, red, yellow. So they are just category. You cannot compare which one is big. Ordinal is a little bit different. Still category, but they have order. The low and the high. For example, the hotel, you have 5-star, 4-star, and 3-star. So we know 5-star is more expensive than 4-star. They have order. They have the numeric value. But be careful. The difference between two numbers are not the same as the difference between other two neighbor numbers. For example, the difference between 2-star and 3-star is not the same as the difference between 3-star and 4-star, right? So, but for interval, they have all the properties that nominal or ordinal have, but they also have additional. Means they have the order. Also, the difference between their orders are same. For example, if we use the temperature as an example, the 20 degree, 20 degree, 10 degree, and 0 degree, the difference between 20 and 10 is same as 10 and 0. However, there is no true 0 point in interval scales. What does this mean? For example, the 0 doesn't mean lack of something. So even we say the temperature is 0, but this is just a way to represent a temperature. But we cannot say there's no temperature. There's still a temperature there called 0. It's very low, but you cannot say there's no temperature, right? So this is the key difference between interval and ratio. For ratio has all the properties that interval has. They also have additional property that 0 means nothing, means lack of something. For example, if we say age, if there's age 0, means there's no age, means this person was not born, right? For example, we say frequency of behavior, like how many times the kids late to the class. If we say the 0 times, that means these students never be late for the class. So the 0 have a real meaning in ratio scales. Okay, so there's many type of scales could you think as a ratio, like time. If we say, okay, For this class, we have 0 time left. That means the class is over. Right? So please be careful the difference between them. You need to think about what is the additional property compare the last level of skills. Thank you and have a great evening.